Students, in the previous class we have completed the topic of industry. In this class we will move to the next topic, that is commerce. Commerce has two parts. Number one is trade. Number one is trade. So let's talk about the meaning of and the explanation of trade. What is the meaning of trade? If we buy or sell goods and services, if you buy or sell goods and services, then it is called trade, and the process of buying and selling of goods is called trading. The process of buying and selling of goods is called trading. Okay. Now, number one is trade, and the other is auxiliaries. Auxiliaries to trade. Auxiliaries to trade. First, we will talk about the kinds and the types of trade. So we have cleared the meaning of trade. Now, what are the different kinds of trade? There are two kinds of trade. Number one is internal trade. Number two is external trade. Number one is internal trade, number two is external trade. What is the meaning of internal trade? If you are trading within the country, in internal trade, trading if you are trading within the country, then it is called internal trade. And if you are trading outside the country, then it is called external trade. That's why it is internal and this is external. So in the internal trade, only one country is included in the process of trade. But in external trade, two or more companies can be included in the process of trading. Okay. Now, what are the different types of internal trade? What are the different types of internal trade? There are two types of internal trade. Number one is wholesale. And number second is retail. Number one is wholesale, number second is retail. What is the meaning of wholesale? If you are buying the product in the bulk, then it is called wholesale. And if you are not buying the products or commodities in the bulk, and you are buying the commodities or the product in only a single unit. Suppose I have to go to market, and I want to purchase a pouch of shampoo. So this is called retail. Okay. But if I purchase the bulk of the product or the commodities, then it will be called wholesale. Okay. So this is the difference between retail and wholesale. Number second is external trade. So now if we will talk about the external trade, there are three types of external trade. Number one is import. Number second is export. Export. And number third is entry port. Number third is entry port. What is the meaning of import? If you are bring a commodity from a foreign or external source is called import. If you are bring a commodity, if you are bring a commodity from a foreign or external source is called import. What is the meaning of export? What is the meaning of export? If the goods and services are produced in one country, if the goods and services are produced in one country and purchased by residents of another country is called export. Okay, if the goods and services are produced in one country and purchased by residents of another country is called export. Now what is the meaning of entry port? What is the meaning of entry port? Suppose you import a commodity to your country. Okay, you import a commodity to your country, then you added the profit margin in that commodity. You add the profit margin. First you have import, then you have added the profit margin in that particular commodity, and then you are selling the particular commodity. You are not selling the particular commodity, but you are exporting that. You are exporting. First you have import the goods, then you have added the profit margin, and then you will export the goods is called entry port. Okay, so this is the process of external trade. Then auxiliaries to trade. What is the meaning of auxiliaries to trade? All the services which are required to run a business, all the services which are required to run a business, and they overcome all the problems is called auxiliaries to trade. Then what are the different types of problems? First of all, in the term of business studies, problem are called as, in the term of commerce, the problem is called as hindrance. Okay, hindrance. So number one, what are the different types of problem and what are their solutions? Number one problem is in the auxiliaries to trade. Number one problem is transport. What is the meaning of transport? हम लोगों ने माल तो बना लिया है, प्रोडक्ट हम लोगों ने बना लिया है, बट अब हम लोगों को क्या करना है, उस प्रोडक्ट को, उस कमोडिटी को डिफरेंट प्लेसेस में उसको पहुंचाना भी तो होगा हमें. तो ये जो प्रोसेस होगा ट्रांसपोर्ट का, उस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट को हम लोगों ने सपोज़ करते हैं कि एक दिल्ली में बनाया है और उस प्रोडक्ट को हमें पूरी ग्लोब, ऑल ओवर द ग्लोब हम उस प्रोडक्ट को सेल आउट करना चाहते हैं. तो ये जो प्रोडक्ट है हमारा, ये दिल्ली से ऑल ओवर द ग्लोब किस तरह से पहुंचेगा? बाय द वे ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट. So this is the problem of transport is called hindrance of place. Number second, banking. This problem is called hindrance of finance. ओके, अगर हम लोगों को बिज़नेस में पैसा लगाना है, बिज़नेस को चलाने के लिए, तो जो फाइनेंस की प्रॉब्लम हमारे पास सबसे ज़्यादा आती है, तो उस प्रॉब्लम को ओवरकम करने के लिए हमारे पास कौन सा ऑप्शन रहेगा? बैंकिंग का। नंबर थर्ड इज़ इंश्योरेंस। these are the problems these are the problems and these are their solutions. Insurance is called hindrance of risk. इंश्योरेंस हम लोग करवा लेते हैं। इंश्योरेंस गुड्स का भी हो जाता है और पर्सन का भी हो जाता है, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। सो दिस इज कॉल्ड इंश्योरेंस। वेयर हाउसिंग। अब हम लोगों ने प्रोडक्ट को बना लिया है। प्रोडक्ट को बनाने के बाद ऐसा तो पॉसिबल नहीं है कि जितना हमने प्रोडक्ट बनाया सारा का सारा ही एक दिन में सेल आउट हो जाएगा। उसका जो पोर्शन हमारा सेल आउट नहीं होता है, उस प्रोडक्ट को हम लोगों को ऐसी जगह रखना पड़ता है जहाँ पर वो सेफ़ रहे। ठीक है, तो उसको रखने की जो जगह होती है उसको हम बोलते हैं वेयर हाउस। सो दिस इज़ कॉल्ड हिंड्रेंस ऑफ स्टोरेज, कि हम अपने प्रोडक्ट को बनाने के बाद कहाँ पर रखेंगे, स्टोरेज हमें कहाँ पर मिलेगा उसका। दिस इज़ कॉल्ड हिंड्रेंस ऑफ स्टोरेज। और हिंड्रेंस ऑफ स्टोरेज को ओवरकम करने के लिए कौन सा क्या हमें प्रोसेस करना पड़ता है कि उसको वेयर हाउस में रखा जाए। एंड द लास्ट वन इज़ एडवर्टीजमेंट। एडवर्टीजमेंट इज़ कॉल्ड हिंड्रेंस ऑफ नॉलेज। कोई भी नया प्रोडक्ट हमारा लॉन्च होता है तो सबसे पहले हम उसका एडवर्टीज़मेंट हमें देखने के लिए मिल जाता है। सो जब भी हम उसका एडवर्टीज़मेंट देखते हैं तो हम लोगों को उसके बारे में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा नॉलेज होने लगती है। सो हिंड्रेंस ऑफ नॉलेज की प्रॉब्लम को ओवरकम करने के लिए एडवर्टीज़मेंट इसका सॉल्यूशन हो जाएगा। ओके, सो अब हमारा ये वाला टॉपिक भी ओवर हो चुका है। सो यहाँ तक कि मैं आप लोगों को नोट्स दे रहा हूँ और आप लोगों को उसको नोट डाउन करना है। सो नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग इसके आगे की बात करते हैं।